That's a good question. So we introduced BBC Reith last year, which is our new corporate typeface. The reason it's benefiting the BBC in three sort of core areas. So on the one hand, it brings a more visually distinctive typographic tone of voice to the BBC and our output, which is more easily attributed back to the core brand wherever you might experience our output on different platforms. It also saves money because it means that by owning our own typeface, we can then start to retire the numerous typeface licenses that we have to pay for using typefaces online at the BBC. So we're saving money, which is a big imperative for the BBC. And then it's also fixing ongoing legibility and accessibility issues because the typefaces that we use predominantly online were designed 100 years ago for the printed page. So typefaces like Helvetica or Gill Sans, they don't perform well on today's high-definition digital screens. So we've designed essentially a really highly optimized, digitally legible typeface, which means our reading experience is improved significantly. So legibility, visual distinctiveness and saving money, three pretty good moves for the BBC and what we should be doing. Being that I'm not a marketer, I'm not aware of all the current trends, and at the BBC we don't tend to focus on trends as such, given that we're a public service. I mean, I think that we obviously have to be aware of where people's eyes are looking and what people are doing. I think that the landscape of digital is changing our world quite drastically. And the way that I've described it in the past, it's almost like digital has put us all at sea, and land may no longer exist, and what you've got to do is just be good at swimming. And I think that's kind of what digital means for the creative industries. I don't think that there's an answer to it. It will constantly be evolving. So don't get too comfortable in any space or trend or anywhere, because tomorrow it will be done and the new thing will be here. So keeping yourself light on your feet and frosty is really good advice, I would imagine.